Yo, so I don't know if it's just me, but I'm noticing a weird energy shift within this space right now. And when I say within this space, what do I mean? I'm talking about this dynamic of internet, but also real life of men and women having this battle, this collide, making this content that I have one question. What are we trying to achieve here? What are we truly trying to accomplish? Because it's getting weird, it's getting real spooky out here. So let's start with the internet. There's a lot of stuff that's internet stuff. If you're on the internet a lot, then you understand what I mean. If you create content on the internet, you know what I mean. And if you're in this space of RP, dating, relationships, coaching, or even the debate space between men and women, there is literally becoming this huge gap. It is so weird. I'm slowly but surely trying to find my way out of this space because it's so weird to me. What do I mean is, as men and as women, are we trying to figure out solutions to get closer to each other? Or are we figuring out solutions to be more apart from each other? Because the more and more I'm hearing this stuff, and I'm hearing it from both sides, I'm hearing it from an open lens, it seems like we're trying to separate from each other. What is society going to do from there if we separate from each other? Now, if I talk about the real world, let's think about this. Let's think about this seriously. This 2023, right? The internet affects the real world so much. So if you're a guy and you're hearing that women only want this certain type of guy, women only want this certain type of Instagram post, women only want this height, money, status, looks, we've heard all of this crap before. If you're a guy and you're subscribed to that and you truly believe that and you're not that, are you just not gonna get women anymore? Like, what are we doing, bro? I'm telling you, it's getting weird. There's some really freaky things going on right now. If you're a woman and you're hearing that you need to preserve yourself, you don't need to be a 304. If you want this certain type of guy, he's going to cheat on you. Your body needs to look like this. You need to have this type of shape. It doesn't matter how much you make as long as you're submissive and only listen to the guy. And you're not a woman that's fully like that. Are you not going to get a guy? Like, what's going on? Are we trying to make a larger population, or are we trying to make the population smaller? Because I'm telling you, it is getting weird out here. Nothing wrong with content creation. We know plenty content creators that have made a living off of this. It's entertaining. Like I said, I watch it. I'm not one of these people that only speaking from my perspective. I'm not seeing what's going on. But I'm also looking at it deeper into the future of what's really going on. Are we going to get to a point where these robots and these dolls are going to be the only way that we can reproduce or have intercourse? Or are we going to figure out a way to say, hey, I prefer this, I prefer that, but I also prefer a real woman. I also prefer to have real intercourse. I also prefer to have a real interaction, and stick to what we know. We're human beings. We're not supposed to be doing this level of debating, this level of arguing, if there's no solution behind it. If you think about a debate, typically a debate has its few viewpoints on both sides. And the viewpoint is to persuade the crowd. It's also to reach their viewpoint. And a real good debate is to end up with a solution. Especially if we're talking about the human population, there's only men and women, right? Like, for the most part, you understand what I mean? There's only us. If we continue to find ways to divide, we have these requirements. We say because of our past experience that this is everybody's experience and this is what every man likes and this is what every woman likes. In reality, what fun would that be? There would be no diversity. That's kind of like if you had every day and it was a good day. I want you to sit back and I want you to imagine, like literally close your eyes, think about this. You wake up on Monday and you're so excited that it's Monday. Your week is starting off. It's a great day. And then Tuesday, you're so turned. It's Turn Up Tuesday. This is amazing. Man, I'm happy to get up early. I'm happy to go to the gym. I'm happy to go to work, go to school. And then Wednesday comes around. Wild Out Wednesday. Let's go, baby. Woo! And then there's Thursday. Hey, Thursday is my favorite day because it's close to Friday. Freaky Friday comes around. Let's go crazy because it's Friday. Then Saturday hits. Man, let's go sailing on a Saturday. Let's do it. And then Sunday, fun day. Even me talking like that, it's weird. It's unnatural. It's not realistic. It's not a true human being. You're going to have your ups and downs in life. That's the same when it comes to relationships, when it comes to dating, when it comes to the dynamic between men and women. There's going to be certain things that you may not be a fan of, that may not be perfect, but are you just going to give up on the whole gender in itself? Come on, man, that sounds a little weird to me. These debates need to figure out a way to have a solution to come together, because that's what I'm more about. I love women. I love their presence. I understand about them enough to navigate and deal with them. And obviously we know that women love men. No matter what you see on the internet, no matter what they're saying in this music, they're literally dividing us. Why? Let's stop and think for a minute. Why are we so bought in on this stuff? Why are we thinking that it's realistic to talk to the other gender just wild, like just talking to them crazy, getting them out of here? And then the same when it comes to women and men, like what are we really trying to do? Because I don't like what's going on. I want to be the first one to speak up on it. I'm not trying to have this split. I'm not trying to depend on robots and depend on these dolls. I need my woman to be real. I need her to be alive. And I need us to just have an understanding as human to human. It doesn't have to be every single woman like this, every single guy like this. How boring would that be if every guy was top tier, was high value, was the top 1%? Does that really make you the top 1%, or does that make you 100%? Because everybody's doing the same thing. Although we know human nature, not everybody's going to do the same thing. But it's like we're trying to preach that as if everybody will. Every woman looks like this. Every woman has this shape, this figure, this thought process, submissive, this and that to every single man. That would be boring. That would take the fun out of the game, out of the hunt, out of the value, out of all of that. So let's try to find a way, and whoever sees this video, I know it may not reach the level of audience that is subscribed to that type of stuff, but if we could find a way where we can get close enough to each other so that it won't be the huge separation that I see happening right now, I think it would be a much better place. Now, you still have a good chunk of people that aren't on the internet. They're in the real world. So if they were to come over to the side, they'd be like, whoa, this is weird. I don't even know what y'all talking about. But slowly but surely, if we keep seeing this stuff happen between different races, between different cultures, what are we going to do? Are we not going to reproduce anymore? Are we not going to have any kids? Are we not going to have any families? Are we not going to have any culture, any beliefs, any last names, anything like that anymore? I don't even want to imagine a world like that, and you shouldn't either, because that would be strange. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Am I tripping? Is it just me? Or are you feeling this way as well? Because I like to call stuff out a little early. I'm not no psychic or predicting anything, but I notice trends sometimes a little sooner than other people. And I just want you to use your brain for a little while. Are we doing all of this to get closer to each other or to be separated from each other? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out.